Hello, BSc first year students. Today we will start the new bit from your syllabus, and that is the respiratory system. Respiratory system. Before the respiratory system, I will just summarize what we have studied in previous period. आजच्या पिरियडच्या आधी जे आपला पिरियड झालं त्याच्यामध्ये आपण काय अभ्यासलेलं आहे. तुमच्यापैकी अनेक विद्यार्थी सांगू शकतात, पण जे विद्यार्थी ॲब्सेंट होते, ज्या विद्यार्थ्यांनी ते व्हिडिओ क्लिप किंवा ऑनलाईन लेक्चर अटेंड केलेलं नाहीये, ते विद्यार्थी सांगू शकत नाही का याच्या आधीच्या पिरियडमध्ये आपण काय अभ्यासलेलं आहे. सो डिअर स्टुडंट्स, बी सिन्सिअर अँड बी रेग्युलर in online lectures or in the observation of YouTube periods. So students, we have completed in previous period the digestive system. Again question arises for some students. Digestive system is completed and today we are studying here the respiratory system. But these systems of which animal? So regular students can answer. The second unit is started from your syllabus and name of that second unit is Pisces. And from the Pisces, for the type of study, one animal is given and name of that animal is Scdiodon. So we have completed the digestive system of Scdiodon and today we will study the respiratory system of Scdiodon. So the students are in the link. They know Scdiodon is started and one by one system we are studying here. So remember respiratory system, or we can write here respiratory system of Scdiodon. So this is easy for understanding. Respiratory system of Scdiodon. So dear students, you know that Scdiodon is a aquatic animal. So here the respiratory system is in aquatic media, means respiration is with the help of gills. Respiratory organ in this animal is the gills. So here in the Scdiodon there are 5 pairs of gills. 5 pairs of gills at the sides of the pharynx towards these sides. You know the fish. So on both sides of the pharynx, after the head region, the pharynx is started, and at the sides of left and right towards the pharynx there are 5 pairs of gills. Remember, Scdiodon is a marine animal. Scdiodon is a marine animal. It found in the sea all over the world. खाऱ्या पाण्यामध्ये राहणारा हा मासा आहे. So there is no operculum. Gills are not covered by the operculum. There is the gill pouches. 5 pairs of gills and that gills are in the gill pouches. Pouch like structures. So there are 5 pairs of gill pouches. And that gills are open in the pharynx. Opens in the pharynx. नाक, कान आणि तोंड यांचे एक जंक्शन आहे आतमध्ये. ते सर्व एका ठिकाणी ओपन होतात. That is called as the pharynx. Our nose also opens in the pharynx. Our ear is opens in the pharynx. And after the mouth cavity or buccal cavity, there is the pharynx. नाकामध्ये जर औषध टाकलं ना तर आपल्याला गळ्यामध्ये कडू कडू लागते. It means that medicine goes towards the pharynx. So here gill pouches opens in the pharynx and it is at the sides of the pharynx, this sides of the pharynx, but open interior, open inside, so that is open in the pharynx. Now here it is open inside the pharynx, that is called as the internal brachial aperture. The gills are having the two openings, outer openings and inner openings, exterior opening and interior opening. So here the internal opening, that is called the internal brachial aperture. Brachial, it is concerning about the gills. So internal brachial aperture and the other side of the gills is called as the, which is outside, it is called as the external brachial aperture. For example, this is the gills and this is the outside, this is outside, this outside. So it is called as the external brachial aperture. And when it opens inside, the interior here, so it is called as the internal brachial aperture. So at the sides of the pharynx like this, there are different gill pouches like this. Opening, and this is the gill pouches. So at the both sides, this is the pharynx, pharynx. So pharynx having towards this side 5 gill pouches and towards the other side 5 gill pouches. Externally, the opening is called as the external brachial aperture, and internally it opens in the pharynx, that is called as the internal brachial aperture. So that gills, these gills are separated by internal brachial septum. First gill, second gill, third gill, fourth gill and fifth gill. So each gill is separated by a septum. That septum is called as the internal brachial septum or internal brachial septa, which divides the two gills. In between the two gills, just like the wall. So dear students, this is sufficient about the introduction of respiratory system. You can write by in your own words. Scdiodon is an aquatic animal. It found in all over the sea. It is a marine animal. So there is no gill covering, that is there is no operculum. Instead of that, there is the gill pouches. Scdiodon is an aquatic animal. Hence, the respiratory organ of a Scdiodon is the gills. In the Scdiodon, there are 5 pairs of gills towards the each side of pharynx. The opening outside of the gills is called as the external brachial aperture, and gill which is opening inside the pharynx, that is called as the internal brachial apertures. So internal brachial apertures and opening outside by the external brachial apertures, and each gill is separated by the internal brachial septum. Now we will study the mechanism of respiration. Here after the description, you have sketched the figure also, if examination is in descriptive form. Nowadays, due to the COVID-19, epidemic COVID-19, our examination is online. So in the online, there is no need to draw the figures, to sketch the figure. Question is objective type. choice based option. The question having the four options. Four options are there. One option is correct and three option is wrong. So that is called as the MCQ, multiple choice questions. So anyway, examination may be descriptive or maybe the objective. We will do fully preparation. So due to the time limit here, it is not easy to sketch the figure on this small board or to show the charts. We are having the good quality of charts, bio-visual charts of the respiratory system of Scdiodon. So again we will summarize or again we will see the charts or figures in the college whenever there is offline classes. Now, dear students, the another thing in the respiratory system, it is the mechanism of respiration. Mechanism of respiration. You know, animal is in the need of respiration. Respiratory system, that complete system is called as the respiratory system. Remember, it is very, very important systems. About the digestive system, if you are not eaten the food 1 day or 2 days or 3 days, then again you can survive. If digestive system is stopped, then you can survive. But if only 2 minutes the respiratory system is stopped, the animal can die. There is a definitely death of the animals because animal continuously in the need of oxygen, which animal taking is the inside the body by the respiration from the surrounding atmosphere. So respiratory system is very important because after the stopping the respiratory system, within 2 minutes animal will be finished due to the unavailability of oxygen. If anybody want to do the practical, close your nose by your hand and mouth also you close. Within 1 minute, you will open your mouth and you will be free from the hand from the nose. 2 मिनिटांमध्ये 2 मिनिटं जर आपल्याला ऑक्सिजन नाही मिळालं तर आपण मरू शकतो, गुदमरून मरू शकतो. याचं प्रॅक्टिकल वास्तविक मध्ये करू नका. नाक असं बंद केलं की लगेच आपल्याला श्वास स्टॉप झाल्यामुळे आपल्याला गुदमरल्यासारखं होतं. आपण तोंड उघडतो आणि तोंडाने रेस्पिरेशन करतो. नाक आणि तोंड बंद केलं की आपल्याला ऑक्सिजन मिळत नाही आणि आपल्याला मग तेव्हा रेस्पिरेटरी सिस्टीमचं महत्त्व कळतं. So respiration may be aquatic or respiration may be terrestrial. With the help of lungs, there is the need of the oxygen. Here in the case of the aquatic animals, animals are doing respiration, taking oxygen from the water media. That is called as the dissolved oxygen. The oxygen which is in the water. So dissolved oxygen. Here now mechanism of respiration. Respiration in the Scdiodon is aquatic type. Already I have told you. So how the Scdiodon taking respiration? So at the time of the respiration, Scdiodon opens the mouth. Scdiodon opens the mouth, and from the mouth, water enters in the body, in the pharynx. So water enters first in the buccal cavity and then in the pharynx. Due to the entry of water inside the buccal cavity and pharynx, the size of the buccal cavity and pharynx becomes enlarged. तोंडाद्वारे पाणी बकल कॅव्हिटी मध्ये येते आणि फॅरिक्स मध्ये येते. ड्यू टू दॅट वाटर, the size of the buccal cavity and size of the pharynx enlarge, somewhat enlarge than their original size. जी ओरिजिनल साईज आहे त्याच्यापेक्षा थोडंसं फुगते. आपण बघा रेस्पिरेशन करत असताना आपलं हे जे ॲब्डॉमिन आहे, आपले थोरॅक्स रिजन आहे, हे इनलार्ज आणि असं होतं, प्रसरण आणि अंकुचन ज्याला आपण म्हणू शकतो. सो सिमिलरली the size of the mouth cavity and the pharynx enlarge at the time of the mechanism of respiration. Water enters in the mouth, then it goes to the buccal cavity, and then pharynx, due to that entry of water, the size is enlarged. Now during the mechanism of respiration, there are two small process. There are two processes in the respiration. One is the inspiration and second is the expiration. Inspiration means taking oxygen inside the body. That oxygen attached with the hemoglobin. That hemoglobin and that oxygen is now called as the oxyhemoglobin. Means oxygen attached to the hemoglobin. So it's supplied to the different organs, different tissues, different cells, and in the cells, oxygen is utilized and it converted into the carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is toxic, so it expels outside the cell as early as possible. It collects to the respiratory organ for expiration. Inspiration and expiration. ऑक्सिजन घेणे, त्याचं बॉडीमध्ये वापर करणे, त्याचे रूपांतर कार्बन डायऑक्साईड झाल्यामुळे, कार्बन डायऑक्साईड मध्ये झाल्यानंतर कार्बन डायऑक्साईड टॉक्सिक असल्यामुळे त्याला कार्बन डायऑक्साईडला आपल्या बॉडीच्या बाहेर टाकण्याचं काम एक्सपायरेशनच्या द्वारे होत असते. सो रिमेंबर, इन द मेकॅनिझम ऑफ रेस्पिरेशन देयर इज द इन्स्पायरेशन अँड एक्सपायरेशन. ॲक्वेटिक ॲनिमल असल्यामुळे पाण्यामधलं ऑक्सिजन टेकिंग इनसाइड आणि पाण्यामध्येच कार्बन डायऑक्साईड रिलीजिंग. सो हियर रेस्पिरेटरी सिस्टम इज ॲक्वेटिक. Mouth opens, buccal cavity and pharynx becomes enlarged. So water now entered. Now that water, when entering in the mouth, buccal cavity or pharynx, small food particles with that water, that is prevented. त्या पाण्याबरोबर काही फूड मटेरियल असेल किंवा काही डर्टी मटेरियल असेल तर त्याला प्रिव्हेंट केले जाते, म्हणजे रोखल्या जाते. रेस्पिरेटरी सिस्टीम मध्ये त्याला जाऊन देत नाही, त्याला बाजूला टाकले जाते. सो दॅट प्रिव्हेन्शन ऑफ द फूड पार्टिकल और एनी अदर मटेरियल इज विथ द हेल्प ऑफ गिल रॅकर्स. गिल्स मध्ये गिल रॅकर्स असतात आणि गिल रॅकर्स काय करतात की पाण्याच्या बरोबर काही न्यूट्रिटिव्ह मटेरियल, फूड मटेरियल किंवा काही वेस्ट मटेरियल, पाण्यामधली घाण जर फॅरिक्स मध्ये गेलेली असेल तर त्याला श्वासोश्वासामध्ये जाऊन देत नाही. द डस्ट इज ऑल्सो प्रिव्हेंटेड इन आवर नोज. आपल्या नाकामध्ये सुद्धा धूळ जाऊ नये म्हणून आपल्या नाकामध्ये केस असतात. देयर इज हेअर्स इन द नोस्ट्रिल. यू सी इन द मिरर देयर इज अ स्मॉल ब्रिस्टल्स और हेअर्स in our nose that prevent the dust material, dhool, and naturally some viscous material is secreted in the nose. नाकामध्ये काही असं नॅचरली नासल ग्लँड मधून विस्कस सेक्रेशन निघत असते. ते सेक्रेशन नाकामधील जे हेअर्स आहे त्याला अटॅच असते आणि जी डस्ट गेली का त्याला तिथे रोखल्या जाते. सो प्रिव्हेन्शन ऑफ द फूड मटेरियल और एनी अदर मटेरियल इन द रेस्पिरेशन ऑफ स्कॉलिडॉन इज प्रिव्हेंटेड बाय द गिल रॅकर्स. रोखल्या जाते. सो दिस इज द इन्स्पायरेशन. नाउ द एक्सपायरेशन. सो एक्सपायरेशन, वाटर गोइंग आउटसाइड फ्रॉम द गिल पॉचेस. तोंडाद्वारे पाणी बकल कॅव्हिटी मध्ये, फॅरिक्स मध्ये ते तो पाणी गिल्स मध्ये जाते. गिल्स मधून त्याचा एक्सचेंज ऑफ गॅसेस, रेस्पिरेटरी गॅसेस होते ऑक्सिजन घेतल्या जाते, कार्बन डायऑक्साईड सोडल्या जाते. असा हा जो पाणी आहे, असा जो वॉटर आहे, नाउ फ्रॉम द गिल्स इट गोज आउटसाइड आफ्टर द एक्सचेंज ऑफ गॅसेस. So dear students, in today's period we have studied the respiratory system of Scdiodon. There are 5 pairs of gills, gill pouches toward the sides of the pharynx. Now we have studied the mechanism of respiration, and in the mechanism of respiration there is the inspiration and expiration. So dear students, here this system, respiratory system of Scdiodon, is completed. Now see this video lecture and send your presentee. After each period, after each and every period, you have to send your attendance, and in the attendance you send your name. Some of the students are sending present sir. Who present? कौन present आहे? कसं समजेल सरांना का कोण प्रेझेंट आहे? प्रेझेंट सर. You write present sir and then your name also. Your name, not your father's name. Your name only and surname. So I will put your attendance. Be careful, be alert, be sincere. So for today it is sufficient. Thank you very much.